how hard can it be? If you've never tried it, it is
Yeah.
it's incredible. It's like, how hard can it be to learn how to drive a car? I've seen it on TV a billion times. It is that hard.
Well, it is when you talk about like when you improvise at the set. I mean, just what Will was talking about. There are moments, even as professional artists, when it comes to rap music, because you're always writing new lyrics and you're performing at new venues and stages all across Canada and in the U.S. But there's times where you get so amplified that you jump your line, or you might miscue somewhere, and then you got to freestyle it. And it's one of those skills that you have to hone well. And if you don't do it that well, obviously you might have hiccups. But every MC and hip hop artist has that craft, and some may be better than others, but some just do it so well that it's like, wow, is that pre-written? And it's not, it's freestyle.
So what is the message that you like the youth tonight to take away from the show?
Well, I think it's more about just, just keeping to our message of what we've always done, and just, try to inspire younger kids to not only just get into music, but just to do whatever, follow their dreams more or less, do what they want to achieve in life, and just follow it, and not to give up.
We're seeing that, I think, happening on more and more, and if you've been hanging around the Kwanlundine Cultural Center, you can see it definitely there, the pride, just the straight out, I got a vision, I'm going to meet it. Now, have you seen this difference happen within your career, traveling around communities and performing?
Well, when it comes to excuse me, hip-hop artists, yeah, we've seen a lot of younger, people that we met at shows that, come up to us asking us, the basics, how did you get started, how do I get into it? And a few years down the road, we see these, artists doing their own thing, so it's really cool to see someone that come full circle.
Okay, so now you're not from Whitehorse, so you may not know this program, if no one's told you yet, is predominantly a bluegrass roots program. And I thought, you don't really hear a lot of hip-hop on this kind of a program, but I've been watching a TV show called Justified, and I don't know if you're familiar with it, but they have a band that opens for them called Gangsta Grass. You ever thought of incorporating banjo into hip-hop yourselves?
You never know. There are times when we're on the road, and as any traveling group will go through, there's some lulls on the road trip. Some guys fall asleep, a little, exhausted from the performance or whatnot. But I mean, when you're traveling, you get into this lull, and when we're overtired, sometimes that's when our best jokes comes out. Jokes and punchlines come out, and I mean, there's odd times where we just make up things on the spot. So we joke around with Southern, influences, like music-wise, and yeah. I mean, if we brought in the banjo at some point, or the other music instruments, yeah, deuce harps and maybe harmonica.
Play a mean washboard.
Or the harmonica or something,
Ooh,
you never know. We might, yeah, Cajun, it's always hot, right?
So I actually do have a harmonica in my bag.
You never know.
Oh, wow,
yeah.
it's going to switch things up tonight.
So we'll do that. We'll do a little bluegrass and hip-hop.
And then if it falls flat, you just blame the lady at CHON-FM. Okay. We're going to go back to some music here. I'm going to let you guys go. Get ready for your show. It's tonight, the youth program tonight at the Adekon Cultural Festival, and you're going to be on at 7 o'clock at the Kwanlundine Cultural Center. Have you had a chance to check out the building yet?
We have. We went there yesterday to get a feel of the sound, and obviously every time we perform, we try to get the atmosphere as much as we can before we set foot on stage.
Okay, so yesterday was their grand opening. That's a brand new building, and it is, I've got to tell you, right now, today is the pride of the Yukon. We're very proud of Kwanlundine, and we're proud of, everyone here in Whitehorse who's been hanging around over there. So this is Reddnation I've been speaking with. They're performing tonight at the Kwanlundine Cultural Center for the Adekon Cultural Festival. I'm going to leave this conversation and get ready for Les Walker to come in and let us know what he's doing with Everywhere We Go By, Reddnation. Can you tell us a little bit about this song before we put it on?
This one is about relationships, just keeping it real with your significant other. That's just really bare bones explanation.
You see, now that doesn't sound illogical at all.
Yeah.
Right on. Thanks for coming in this morning, gentlemen. Take care. Have fun tonight.
All right, thank you, Christine. Thanks.